Heading into the temple for something. There's no quiet around here at all. Sun kran in full effect. We just went to the market and went to go get some paint, but the store's closed. I don't know what's going on with traffic, why it's all stopped. But come on, truck. Trying to get home. Both sides of the road. It's only what, 4 o'clock? Home sweet home. Well, the power's out again, so take this opportunity to no music to give you kind of an update. Just paint my steel around my doorway here, and then started primering today. So I bought some waterproof primer to put down there on the bottom, so that hopefully that'll prevent any splashback off the roof or just from heavy rains penetrating the brick course. So I got Boy, that primer, that brick just sucks up that primer. So that was about 2 gallons. Well, that's 3 gallons actually, because I did a gallon on the lower part. You can see that stuff didn't cover quite as well. The upper part is just a regular acrylic primer. And man, that stuff just sucks up. So tomorrow, I gotta go buy some more. We had a couple gallons left over from the previous job, but as much as that stuff is soaking it up, I'm gonna need a lot more. So yeah, another 5 gallon, 20 liters of paint. It's not 5 gallons, it's liters over here, but I think that's a 20 or 30 liter. But yeah, so that's where we're at, starting to paint. Get it all primer and put the color on. Everything cleaned up good though. Iceman just sitting here talking about buying a big old tank, putting it right here for like a swimming pool, getting a bunch of bags of ice and putting in there, because that guy right there delivers like 40-pound bags of ice for cheap. Well, town's crazy, some kran going on. Probably 20-30 minutes before we get power back. At least it rained, but now it's pretty humid. But it is a little bit cooler. Goy's got a headache, so she's looking good. Got her an ice pack on her head. Girl's always sick. She's gonna die on me pretty soon. Hopefully I got the insurance policy. Party area yesterday. The Thai people just leave their trash everywhere, man. Nobody picks up after themselves. Plastic everywhere. I just don't understand why they want to dirty their city, their country. Just trash. Can't understand it. Good Songkran storm. Get some good rain. Came from the north, had some wind. Of course, that kills the power. I don't know what they did this when they worked on the power here, but they screwed it all up. Unplugged everything, getting some thunder and lightning, and the power was flickering on and off, so I just disconnected all the TV and stereo and stuff, so we fogged up. Yeah, just we need the rain. We need it bad. All right, wait for the rain to stop and then go party. All right, Sunday, April 21st. We're about 1:30 now. So got everything on the outside and inside of the bedroom, 2 coats of primer. So that's looking a little more even. This block just really sucks up paint. So I have gone through, well, let me check, pause. Well, I'm thinking it says those are 18.925 liter. So I'm calling it a 5 gallon. So that one was about half full. That's a brand new one. So let's say 7.5 plus that waterproofer, which is a gallon. So 8.5 gallons, 9 gallons right there about. It's got 2 coats on all of this, so it could probably stand a 3rd coat. But we'll put the paint on unthinned. I did 2 coats before, and that gray covered pretty good. So this wall's looking pretty good. The Windows Asia guys came out. First they called and tried to get us to fix it, and I just said, well, I thought you guys were sending a tech. So it had 3 guys come out, and what the problem was had this Windows Asia tape on this X area where you can't access it. And they were trying to get me to pop this window out. If you take I'll show you. If you take this little clip out, it gives you a little more space to lift this window up and out. But it's pretty tight, and if they break it, they fix it. If I break it, they're gonna blame me. So I wanted them to come do it. The front side came out, but the back side wouldn't come out. So they actually came out. They got that all squared away. So now all that tape was taken out. And then I didn't even ask them to do anything. That door was kind of out of square. If you go back a couple of videos, we got this side plumb, and we got that side, that was perfectly level. But this side here is out of level. So the doors were sitting a little bit funky, and even though I put a prop in there to kind of support that up, the weight kind of sat down and it makes a slider. The screen is the only part that's a little bit tight, but they took it apart and cleaned it real good for me, as it had some cement from the block layers. So they did that for me, and then they pulled all the trim off and kind of tapped the door and got it squared up where it locked. Closed really nice. I didn't even ask him about that. So it was kind of on a Friday night. 3 guys, about 5:15, show up, and they came from 4 hours away because they were in Lampang, which is a 3.5-4 hour drive from here on a Friday night. So they didn't get home till 9 o'clock or so. But yeah, they were Windows Asia. And the windows are a little bit cheap, but they do stand behind it. They did come and fix what I did and seemed to listen. Not to put that stuff. I told them about the screen that I had to fix. I don't know if they wrote that down or not, but no, those guys were great. So for cheap windows that they stand behind, Windows Asia from Taiwan Suda. So I was pleased. So yeah, I got a bicolor. I don't have much gray left. I got quite a bit of the trim paint left, but I'm gonna have to go buy some more. Probably buy a 2.5 gallon of primer, because I want to primer all these posts and then get them painted the trim color, which will be that dark gray. But yeah, this room, you can see I didn't get 2 coats on this wall, and this stuff is hard to cover up. I don't know if it shows up on camera. Let's see if I can get a spot. You can see little runs, and that's just from him putting water on when he smoothed the finish out, and it's kind of hard to get that covered up. It's not a bump or anything. It's just where he put the water on it from smoothing it out. So it kind of leaves that, I don't know if that shows up on camera or not, but kind of leaves that funky lines, and it's kind of hard to cover even when I put a coat of paint on it. So I might buy another thing of primer and just do in here. This is my shop area. So I don't know if I'm even going to paint it other than white. White would be a little bit brighter, easier to see in here. But it's going to get dirty quick. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do. It's probably going to take 5 gallons of the gray. And I might have enough of the trim color, because I've got probably at least 1.5 gallons, maybe 2 gallons of that trim paint, but I don't have hardly any wall color. So what I am going to do though is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to paint the wall color next to these windows so I can get this tape off, because I can't find the good painter's tape. Nobody has it here. So I don't want that masking tape to get stuck to those windows. So I'm going to let this set up, and then in the morning I'll go around and get all the windows painted around the windows. There, up there, inside and outside. And then that way I can pull the tape off of that, get around that door, around this door frame. It's not that big a deal because I got to come back and touch this all up once I start welding on it and stuff anyway. So. But yeah, it'd be nice to get all that tape off. So that's my plan there. So yeah, I may have to make a trip to the paint store tomorrow. I'm out of everything, just whether or not I feel like it's market day tomorrow. So we'll get this video posted for Sunday. And Songkran, pretty uneventful around here. We didn't go anywhere or do anything. It just went through town a little bit, but that's just... If you got little kids to take down there and stuff, it's a lot of fun. But if you're just going down there as adults, and I have to drive, so I can't get out and splash. So I would be one of the kids out in the back of the truck if I went with somebody. But we don't have any little kids that are that age to go hang out with. So we just kind of stayed home, didn't do much anything. It's been so hot lately. A few little rains here and there, but... nothing to speak of. Then I got projects, all that. Steel's got homes to go to. It's going to close in all this underneath here with just this cement board. We're just going to close that off. Kind of leave like 1/2-inch gaps in between it so you can see but you can't see. That way it'll still let some air flow through there, but kind of hide the underside. Yeah, that's next after... I still got another week or so of painting. So apologize if next week's video just is painting, because that's all I'm doing. So all right, everybody, have a good day, have a good week, and hope everybody's doing well. Please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much.